And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Seattle Mariners. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And pitching in this game, Ryan Wu. And Siggy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Got him. One away. At the plate, Vaughn Grissom. Clips the corner. And the count 1-2. And they'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Wilson hauls it in, 2 away. Two outs, base is empty. Nolan Shotwell, the next to hit. Here's a 1-1. Next offering is outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Angels held in check. So now the Mariners offense gets to go to work for the first time. We've got no score. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Singy. Our starter in this one, Jose Soriano. Chris, how about a scouting report?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents. Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball, 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
That's off the mark. The count now 2-2.
Hoog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Hit on the ground to short. And that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Falling behind 2-1. Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's 1, and that's 2.
Well, a very fast developing play right there. No margin for error. Nice double play on a fast runner up the line.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nobody left for Seattle. Scoreless after 1. Back in Seattle, all set for the start of the inning. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Kicks and deals. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And he chases that one. That is his third of the game.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
So in now for the Angels, Wade Meckler. And now 2-1. Woo, he's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. Fly ball center field. Rodriguez. And it's caught for the out.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher, Boog, and throwing the pitch.
It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today, the emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Yeah, I think the other part, though, as well, is it goes both ways, because I think that guys at times are more than willing to give up walks because they'll come back and strike the next guy out. Next offering is down low. Foul tip straight back, and that squared him up in the mask. That didn't feel good.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Now he breaks his bat. Young. Now the throw to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. And the Angels are gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the second. Now it's the DH, Randy Arozarena. That one misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swing and a miss. And the count's even at 2.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Now fly ball to right center. Low puts it away. 1 down. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. And there's a foul ball.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game.
Hammers that one, curling down the line, and foul. And as well, lots of pop in that bat. So you combine the slug with really good defense. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. this place is rocking. It's 1-0.
At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner. But he did a great job of covering it, and he hit the ball out of the park.
One down. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cole Young. Next pitch misses way outside. Just missed. Late swing, foul to the left. And that's ball 4. Tried another splitter, but missed the spot.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So a man at first. Now it's the shortstop. Late on that fastball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Soriano throws to first. Young off of first with 2 away. The 1-1 is fouled off. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But the Mariners draw first blood here on this solo homer. It's an early 1-0 lead. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the center fielder, Josh Lowe. Late that time, and it's strike 2. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. Breaking ball in there for a strike. One out, base is empty. Good eye right there. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another.
He hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this pitcher.
That's out to center field. Rodriguez settles under it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And now it's going to be Donovan Walton.
Batting ninth, second baseman.
Two out, space is
Walton.
empty. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Two balls, two strikes.
And it remains 2-2. And down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Angels go quietly there, and it remains 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Weston Wilson. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Careful.
On the ground to first, Shanawell takes it himself. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Up next for the Mariners, third baseman.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now for Seattle, J.P. Crawford. In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. 2 outs. Swings and misses. Going to count 1 and 2. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Mariners are down in order, but they still lead it 1-0. As we go to the top of the 4th, stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Zach Neto. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
And delivers outside. And a swing and a miss. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Vaughn Grissom digs in now. And that misses. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. The Angels still looking for their first hit in this one. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Quite Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
The 1-1. Late with the swing there.
1 and 2.
And now the count is even. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Popped in the air, left field. Hauls it in to end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And we're back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Josh Naylor.
What you know? Call me the GOAT with that Ali glow. Stack quo, real dope, baby God, you on quote. I'm the man with that emphasis. Dollars from the business is my queen got
And foul ball. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Back up the middle and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Runner on the move. Fly ball down the line. Adele moves under it. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. And up next for Seattle, Cal Raleigh. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game. Next offering is fouled back.
Really good athlete, and many times we talk about the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he...
This one swung on and hit well, way back there. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Now that is second baseman, Cole Young.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Cole Young. Naylor leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Two outs. Swings and misses. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. 1 left for Seattle, but they lead it 1-0.
Which one of y'all are ready to put in that work? Yeah, buddy, stop playing. You ain't ever been able to put a bit of your effort in that hurt.
Back at T-Mobile Park, and now the DH, Jorge Soler. That's to third, Crawford. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Now batting, left fielder Wade Meckler.
And next for the Angels, Wade Meckler. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Robles right there to make the grab. And there's two down. Here's Joe Adell. The M's leading by a run, and we're at the top of the fifth. Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
In the air, right field. And it gets into the seats. That misses. And that's ball 2. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Strikeout number 8. Angels held in check. They trail here 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the shortstop, number 4.
Shortstop, number 4.
The shortstop takes the ball. And a base hit up the middle. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
These hitters today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Here's Victor Robles. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. Nobody out, runner at first. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And there's 1 down.
Oh, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Ripped into center, base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw. But it's offline. He will score. And they lead by 2.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
First and second, 1 out. Now it's going to be Julio Rodriguez.
2-1.
This one in the dirt.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2, get out of this.
2 on, 1 out.
Ball 3.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And the right-hander's 3-1. Swing and a miss.
3-2.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Adele makes the catch. Tags up from second, and he'll head to third.
Now, we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
And now it's Josh Naylor. And that one is inside.
Here in the 5th inning, and here he is about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's really had to grind through to get to this point.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Popped up. Neto drops into the glove, and that will end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run, and it's 2-zip. Major League Baseball is on the show. Top of the 6th inning. Now here is Josh Lowe. 1-1 now.
Whoa.
You know, these Angels doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Hauls it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. Here's a 1-1. Lace down the line. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
The dream of a perfect game turns out to be just that, thanks to this hit. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
1 out, runner at second. Donovan Walton, the next to hit for the Angels. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's had a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys. Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 2-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Angels lead 1. They trail things here 2-0. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Sefferjohn. Now here is Randy Arozarena. Next offering is in for a strike. Action in the Angels bullpen. Brent Suter, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Very dominant with that fastball inside. Hitter's going to be conscious of that. Now you have the outer half of the plate to work with out there on the mound.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The next offering misses. 2-2. Got him swinging.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
Here's the catcher, Cal Raleigh. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter, and I'm so glad I'm retired.
That one fouled off. 2-2. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That one carrying. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add a run. It's 3-0.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And the batter will be the shortstop. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1-2.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Top of inning number 7. Here's the third baseman, Vaughn Grissom. The Halos in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
And now 2-1 after that missed inside.
Man, he's been really good. About to hit that 100 pitch mark here in the 7th. Man, we'll see how far they're going to ride him, but it's been pretty good so far.
That misses the zone. And now 3 balls and a strike. That one ripped. Wilson going back. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Ripped to short. Toss to Naylor. And there's 2 away.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
That one the other way, and foul ball.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
That's way outside. 2-2.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Now it's 3-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the Angels are gone in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Pitching change here, Sam Bachman.
Sam Bachman.
Victor Robles now at the plate. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
That one hit to right. Man at first, and now for Seattle, Weston Wilson. Strike two. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. Robles on at first, nobody out. And the slider just misses. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Ohapi hauls it in, and there's one away.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
So digging in, J.P. Crawford. Robles runs. That's in for a strike. And it's safe. It's a stolen base. Check on the runner. Robles dives back in. One out and a runner at second. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Breaking ball misses down and away. Man at second. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Two outs and one in scoring position. The other way. Throws to first in time, and that ends the inning. Mariners lead 1, but they lead at 3-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th, Jose A. Ferrer. So in now for the Angels, Wade Meckler. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock. Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Dives, and he can't hang on. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. Really important at bat coming up now.
And next for LA, Joe Adell. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Ground ball up the middle. Toss to Naylor. First out in the top of the 8th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And next for the Angels, Josh Lowe. There's a 1-1. And that one hit 97 on the gun. One away with a runner at third. And we're in the top of the 8th. Right through there for a strike. That one to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Up next for the Angels, catcher Logan O'Hoppe.
Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels.
Here come the rally caps. It's late, but it's far from over.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Bouncer to second. Young on to first, and that'll do it. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, no one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Mariners 3 and the Angels 1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Brent Suter.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here's Josh Naylor. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Swings and misses. It's 2-2.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Caught him looking for the K.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Yeah, the batter now, Randy Arozarena. Lowe has it sized up. 2 down.
Now batting,
And now the switch hitting catcher, Cal Raleigh. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch is downstairs. late on that fastball.
Okay.
That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Cole Young. The 1-1 is fouled off. Raleigh, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got him. Rusty Valentine rings him up. 1 left for Seattle as the lead remains 3-1.
Do your thing, B. Do your thing, B. I'm about to shake up the system. I'm about to do something different.
Now
I'm about to
pitching.
Back now and on the mound, the closer, Andres Munoz.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
That's off the inside corner, and a count 2-1. Line to left, and it goes just foul. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, Boog, I'll tell you, when he goes to look at the video of that pitch, he's going to want to punch himself. That slider had hit me written all over it, and clearly he just got a little too excited and was out in front. Tell you what, when you get a pitch like that, you cannot miss it. Those have a chance to go a long way.
And the batter now, Zach Neto. And misses inside. Munoz, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Next one off the plate inside. Now 3-1.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control and command that day, you can pretty much forget about it. Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Vaughn Grissom getting ready to hit. The tying run at the plate. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
In there safely.
As a closer, he's out there in that role for a reason, but even they lose the handle on one here and there, especially with all the nasty stuff coming out of bullpens these days. He's making it a little interesting here.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Tying run at the plate.
Cancel.
In the dirt, but kept close. Well done behind the dish.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
2 on, 1 out. And here's the first baseman, Nolan Shotwell. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. And they jump in front in the 9th. It's 4-3. Well, that swing changes things.
Yes, it does. They were in striking distance. They found a way to fight back big time.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Gabe Spire taking over on the mound.
Number 55.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jorge Soler. Falling behind 2-1. Just missed. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Edward Bizardo, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Number 38, the lefty, warming up as well. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Two down, nobody on. That one misses, and now 3-1. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Strike three, throws him with the front door slider. And some late inning drama here in the ninth as this homer gives them the lead. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Kirby Yates.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Well, one-run game. Here's the shortstop at the plate. What are you looking to do in these spots? You're down a run. You're leading off the inning.
He's not a power hitter, a guy that's looking to tie it up with one swing. So he's going to take and get into this at bat and try to get deep into the bat. Ultimately, however he can, get to first base.
Victor Robles in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one to first, Shanuel. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. One up, one down.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in a ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Dominic Canzone.
Well, they're going with the lefty bat here, Boog, trying to improve that matchup for a very important at bat in this game.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Hit on the ground to short. A sliding stop at short. And that's a great play for the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
So, last chance for the Mariners. Weston Wilson up next for the Mariners. Way out front for strike two.
1-2.
Trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Got him! And that's It's the ball game.
The whole game, this team had to battle with that 10th man, those fans making a lot of noise, but they took the lead in the 9th inning, quieted things down, and were able to get those final 3 outs in the bottom half as well. Just a very well executed ball game.
4-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from T-Mobile Park in Seattle.